Welcome back to another installment of Wrestling in the Basement. Wrestling in the Basement, WWE Backlash edition. See how I skirted the number there? And yeah, see what I did there? You see how I did that? That's, you know. Am I hearing something? I mean, it's on my own head. It's this illness.
Yeah. The illness, yeah.
I think I'm coming down a little cold. So that's what the alcohol is for, is to help kill that. If you were wondering. So, we're back for another edition of Wrestling in the Basement. We haven't really done an episode lately or a Gamer Corner and no Thor's Thoughts. What else? We haven't done any reviews. There hasn't been anything to review. You know.
Yeah. I mean,
I saw the Deathstroke stuff. Joe Mangiello, whatever his name is, Sofia Vergara's husband, something. He's Deathstroke.
Okay.
So, in the Batman Solo movie, he's gonna be the main villain. That's like the biggest news that's happened since we've done an episode. But I was supposed to do the '80s cartoon show today. It fell through. You know, participants. It would have just been me doing it, and honestly, that's not a good debate when it's just me, because then things get weird. Like, even weirder than when you're not around.
Weirder than when I'm not around.
Exactly.
That's
saying something, right? So, but I mean, we got some stuff. Phase 2 is a slow burn. Okay, I want to preference this. Phase 2 is a slow burn. We started, you know, we ignited Phase 2. It was going pretty steady. We got crazy with wrestling videos, way too many. And so we pared down. Now we've pulled back a little too much. And then, you know, and we'll get it back to where it needs to be. You know, we got a Star Wars movie coming out here soon. We got Doctor Strange coming out here in not too long. So there's, you know, the 80s cartoon show will happen at some point. I want to do it.
It'll probably be 2080 before then.
No.
It'll
happen.
Back-to-back comparisons.
It'll happen in 2016. Well, because honestly, and this is super side note, I know this is Wrestling in the Basement, and you guys are like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you're just rambling. But that's kind of what we do. Side note, Transformers, the animated movie, the 30-year anniversary comes out on Blu-ray on Tuesday, the same day as Civil War. So I'll be picking both those up, and that might reignite me for this 80s cartoon push, because I'm going to watch it, you know, at least 3 times probably this week. It's like a 4K transfer. For Transformers, the animated, the good one. Dude, it's going to be amazing. I'm so overly pumped for this. So overly pumped. Civil War, cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to have it on Blu-ray. I've seen it a couple times, though. And I've seen the Transformers animated movie like hundreds of times, but I've never seen it in Blu-ray. So, therefore, when Transformers 30
Didn't
year...
you argue that you haven't seen Civil War on Blu-ray?
Oh, yeah, but the HD projectors in the theater, it's HD. You're seeing it in HD
but
in the theaters.
But it's not Blu-ray.
Yeah, but it's in HD. I've never seen Transformers in HD.
Okay, well, that statement may be true.
There we go.
But Blu-ray, you haven't seen either of them.
But I have seen whatever. That's semantics. That's just semantics. You're splitting hairs on me now.
I got a lot of hairs to split.
It's true. I got a lot too. A lot of gray hairs. Just took it from you. I just figured why. So, football started today. That's why I'm wearing a Vikings shirt, and I have my Vikings coaster underneath my. Whoops! I have my Vikings coaster underneath my delicious drink.
Well, there go the notes.
Yeah, it's a little.
We're just winging it.
It's condensation. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. It's a, you know, it'll man up. Oh yeah, so it's a wrestling show. So we should probably talk about wrestling.
Eventually.
Right. We're getting there. It's been a while since we've done this. We're a little out of touch.
Well, I think my mistake was offering to get you a Coke so you could have some alcohol before the show.
Maybe. And that might have been a slight, misstep on your part.
But it'll wake me up.
It will. I was tired. I fell asleep right before it started. Like, it was like super hot in here. I was passed out. Like, we were watching the Cruiserweight Classic. He was reading a comic book. I was like drooling, trying to stay awake because I had this badass headache. And then let's go. See, this is smoothless transition. So then WWE Backlash started with the pre-show. We watched the whole pre-show. Don't ask me why, because we really have that little going on in our lives. The first 30 minutes of the pre-show was pretty much your standard, going over the matches, blah, 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 blah. Then we got the only pre-show match of the night, Baron Corbin versus Apollo Crews. Really good match.
Yeah.
Like, they probably their best match that either one's had since their call-up to the main roster. I would say that. I'd put that out there. Yes? No?
Yes, I would agree.
Thank you.
I mean, I kind of feel like Baron Corbin's being wasted during the pre-show, but
I think so too. I mean, I do. I think Baron Corbin's a much stronger character, and the fans were connecting with him tonight. So maybe this will be the beginning, because he did win. So maybe he'll get a little push. They need, there's a lack of talent on the SmackDown roster overall, I think, because there's that.
yeah.
Because what else? Like, what other babyface are you gonna have Corbin go against other than Cruz? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ziggler, which he just got done in a long feud with him. Ambrose. Like, who do you got besides?
Yeah.
There's not a ton out there. Hopefully they'll bring in somebody new. That'd be nice to see some fresh
Yeah.
blood. They have somebody coming. It's like Kurt Hawkins, something. I don't know. Leave it in the comments. I forget his fucking name. I think it's Kurt Hawkins. Whatever. Who cares? Either way, it was a good match. It was a really good match. It got us jacked. It got us excited for what was about to come. Then Backlash starts. Shane and Brian come down in the beginning. They do their talking. I'm fine with that. They're kind of setting the stage for the evening. Then they're like, all right, women's title match now. First match of the night. You're like, oh, shit, all right.
Yeah.
I guess we're going. So women all come down. Everybody comes out. The match was good. It was, they let them go, 30-plus minutes? I want to say.
I didn't even look at the clock. It was a while.
I want to say they went about 30 minutes. Everybody shined. Everybody had their moments. It was kind of stupid how they kept throwing everybody out of the ring so then everybody could get their moment in the ring. That kind of annoyed me to a certain extent, but I got over it because the moments were so good. Alexa Bliss really shined. Not only did she do a Harley Quinn impersonation with the pigtails and the blue and pink lipstick, and she came out in the pre-show and had some solid moments too. She shined really good. Natalya and Naomi did some awesome. Her entrance is bananas. I love that entrance. Honestly, her entrance makes me more excited for her character, which is weird that an entrance does that, but whatever. She's a good athlete too. Who else was in the match? Oh, Nikki Bella and Carmella. They have their kind of feud going back and forth. So I kind of figured neither one of them was going to win. So then we got Alexa Bliss was the first one to get eliminated, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but
he looked really gonna cry.
She looked really strong in the match, but she threw a lot of temper tantrums and stuff. I like her heel persona. I think this is gonna work. Then it was Naomi got next. It was Naomi, then Natalya, and Natalya, then Naomi. I can't remember the fucking order.
No, I'm almost certain it was Naomi, then Natalya, because we were like, well, okay. Great. And then the crowd. That was the one time the crowd booed.
Booed. That's right. So then you're down to Carmella, Nikki, and Becky Lynch. Nikki and Carmella are kind of going at it. Carmella pins Nikki.
Well, because it goes Bella, Nick pins Natalya right after she, a little while after she took out Naomi. Then Carmella rolls up Nikki right after that. Then she slaps her.
Then
Nikki
she slapped her.
Yep.
Then Carmella went all crazy, and then Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
And then Becky Lynch ends up coming out on top, which she needed to. Crowd went crazy. They loved it. She needed this win. This establishes her because she's been kind of in a weird spot ever since she's really come up. I mean, she had that moment at WrestleMania with Charlotte and Sasha. She's done okay, but I think a lot of us were expecting more. Yeah. And hopefully this is the jumping off point for that more.
She was a sidekick for so long.
She was.
And then when she finally stopped being a sidekick, it's just feuding against the people she was sidekick to.
And now she is the SmackDown's women's division.
Right,
she's the leader of it. So I think they made a good choice. Good choice for their inaugural women's championship for sure. So this pay-per-view is off to a much stronger start than I think either one of us had anticipated, realistically. Yeah. But no, it was a good start for their inaugural championship. The pay-per-view is going better than we thought it was going to off the first two matches. Then we got the Usos versus the Hype Bros. You ran to the store. I was making some food. The match happened. It was fine. Usos won. We knew they were going to. They turned heel on last Tuesday's SmackDown, so it made sense. Whatever. It was kind of it was just a match. It needed to happen. Mm-hmm. But Usos won. Then we got Miz Ziggler. You had just gotten back from the store right when that match began. You watched that match more than I did because I was still kind of cooking. So break it down for us.
I guess. See, I can't even remember like some serious points because I won't lie, I was looking at my phone half the time.
Well, but you said Miz was like viciously beating up Ziggler most of the time.
No,
like, he was dominating the beginning of the match.
Ziggler was like just losing like real bad, and Miz was just beating the shit out of him like basically the whole match.
It's weird to see because they kept talking about how bad Ziggler needed this, And
they did that last pay-per-view too, and then he lost anyway.
They did. So it's going to be interesting to see if what the change in his character is going to be after this, or if there's going to be. You know what I mean? It's because you really can't turn him heel, or else you just got literally a show full of heels with like two faces on which is a problem.
They
that's
really need to kind of establish good faces, I guess. The easiest way to do that is to take someone who's heel and flip them because people already love them, you know. But I think they're just scared to do that because it's the only thing that makes some people like some of these people, you know.
So, Miz retains.
Girlfriend spray.
Oh yeah. What's her name? Maurice. We're gonna go with Maurice. Fuck it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, yay me. All right. So his wife, Mace's Ziggler. He gets the roll of victory. Total heel win. Good way for him to retain.
Yep.
They can keep this feud going, I think, if they need to, which is, I'm fine with. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Good episode so far.
This is one of our better. This is going smooth like fucking butter. This is amazing. Obviously, this is what happens when you don't do an episode for like 4 weeks. Shut the fuck up, dog. Whatever. I hate that dog.
Advantages to having snake.
He's normally never. Whatever. So yeah, Miz retains. We're cool with that. Pay-per-view still going strong. Then we had a backstage part while all that was happening about Wyatt injuring Orton's leg. I can't remember when it happened, but it happened up before what I'm about to talk about. So Wyatt comes out, and Orton doesn't come out. They say he can't wrestle. Pretty much Orton's like, just count it, Wyatt's like, just count it, I won. Then like, oh, but you're going to have a no DQ match with Flames, Kane, and then Kane comes down to the ring for a no DQ match.
Well, like you said, because he was lurking around backstage.
He was just lurking around back, and they're like, well, Orton, because earlier in the day I read Orton wasn't going to be cleared to wrestle, but then they made it seem like he still was going to. And then they put it as an angle, which I'm totally cool with, and, building it into the storyline. So then, they're in a no DQ match because they had to do something because it's such a thin roster, and they only had 6 matches to begin with, so they couldn't lose a match. So throw Kane out there because he's got nothing going on, and he's just been chokeslamming Fandango and whatever. Just have him do that, whatever. It's fine. So the match was better than expected. Still not a great match, but better than expected. The ending screwed it though because Orton comes out, hits Bray with the RKO, Kane chokeslams him, Wyatt gets the loss. I understand why they did that to further the feud between Orton and Wyatt, but Wyatt always loses. He needs that win to make him look strong to really, set him up as a main eventer.
Well, and honestly, it would really set him up to kind of be able to beat Orton in this feud, you know what I mean? Because realistically, Randy's injured or whatever, weakened, but Bray's just been losing so much.
Well,
he needed that victory, so it looked like he stood a chance against Orton.
Totally. To strengthen his character for the build, I think it lessens his character even while trying to build the same feud. I don't know, you could have done it either way. They chose the other way, then I would have chose, but WWE does that a lot.
Well, and it would have been, and they would never have booked it this way super moves, but it would have built Bray even stronger if Orton came in RKO'd and then is like backing out all confident, and then Bray kicks out and then pins Kane right after. So then he gives him a look like, you're not as strong as you were, so I'm going to be able to beat you.
Right.
You know, like your weakness.
Well, they could have used that too, as like with him as injured, he didn't fully get the RKO when it wasn't as effective.
Right.
They could have spun that. I like that angle way better than what they did.
Well, it makes Bray look 100 times more like a threat. And it's not like Orton didn't get his revenge. It just didn't work out the way he wanted because he had a leg injury. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and he hobbled down to the freaking ring and then jumps up and does an RKO like nothing's wrong. Because obviously that's not why he's not wrestling. It's because of the head injury. But it's like you could have booked it just that much different to actually make the story a little stronger.
Book it that much different, it would have been that much more effective. You know what I'm saying? Like, totally. I completely agree with what you're saying on that one. So that match happened, low point of the night.
Honestly, the match itself wasn't bad.
It was just the ending. It was just like the match, like the Lesnar-Orton match was fine, but the ending, whatever.
That match was also short.
Well, yeah, it was, whatever. So then we got the tag team champion match, Usos versus Slater and Rhino. Slater and Rhino have been killing this pay-per-view. I mean, from their thing in the pre-show to when they came out on stage to talk to Renee, I mean, throughout the show, they were just dominating the promo. Just dominating them, especially the social media one. That one had us rolling watching it. When they're talking about, like, no more community pool and getting that double wide.
Yeah.
Oh, man, there's some tiki torches.
And the way he talks about us kids is like
his 7 kids or 9 kids
like,
or whatever.
He's like, this is the happiest moment of my life, except for maybe a couple of my kids. And it's like,
it's a true story.
Yeah,
no, that was jumping ahead a little bit. So we got that match starts. It's a good match. Slater's taking the majority of the beating. Rhino's in the corner. He comes in to kind of clear the house. And then Slater takes back in.
Yep.
And then nails. What does he nail? Did he nail a submission? I can't even remember. But they nailed something. Oh, no, it was the spear. That's right. Rhino hit the spear. Well, he wasn't the legal man on one of the Usos. And then Slater covered it, 1, 2, 3. Crowd went crazy for that one. I mean, it's such a good angle. I mean, I almost wish they would have had Slater lose to just keep it going.
But the deal is he gets his contract signed if he wins. So you have to.
No, I understand that, but you could still work a new angle for a new contract and keep this like momentum going.
See, I think the contract angle would be
and making them
get old though.
Yeah, but giving them contracts now and making them champions. Now you got to kind of work it in a different angle. Not saying it can't work. I'm
right, but you can have the Usos go against them and say, you guys got lucky last time. You just got a second chance and it's unfair. So we want a rematch.
You know,
to make a real match.
I wouldn't be 100%, like 1,000% surprised if they dropped the belts on SmackDown in the next few weeks.
Really?
To the Usos, so then they can do the Usos American Alpha feud. I can see it. You know what I would love to see though?
Is it one of the American Alpha guys injured though?
Yeah, like 2 to 4 weeks. That's what I'm saying. I can see him dropping it. You know what I mean? But you know what I would love to see? Let the Usos and the American Alpha have a feud, not over the belts.
Yeah.
Breezango feud with Slater and
that sounds
Rhino, because like they're both
amazing.
pretty boys, and like Rhino's definitely an ugly man, and Slater's not that good looking either.
Their persona is silly, redneck-esque, and Breezango is like
silly, like playboy.
It's really pretty much the polar opposite, but still both very
it's
white.
Like Zoolander. It's like Zoolander versus Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
That's literally what that feud would be. It would be Zoolander versus Joe Dirt. That would be amazing, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I right?
Well, and considering Kane was messing around with what's his face, it's not like they're doing anything.
Who? Wyatt?
No, they had Kane beat up
Fandango. He just came out and chokeslammed someone because they literally have nothing to do with some of their stars right now. It's sad.
Specifically Kane.
You know what's funny though is they have a lot of tag teams. Like they have a lot of tag. They got Ascension. They got. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why there wasn't another tag match tonight, but I kind of like. We were talking about this during the pay-per-view. There's the fewer matches.
Yeah.
Made each match feel more special and like have more focus on it. So I actually really enjoyed the 6 matches instead of 8 or 10.
And it didn't drag really, you know. Instead of having a couple like
When there was really, was there any match that we were like hated that, or it was too short, or like they got screwed out of timing because they didn't have? No.
There was just the one match that we were
that ended not.
relatively
Yeah, the Wyatt match that ended in, and then the Hype Bros Uso match that was kind of just a throwaway, just like filler match.
Right.
But that it was still not a bad match.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess we didn't watch it, so we can't say that. But whatever. Like, all right, let's get to the coup de grace, as Finn Balor would say. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, the real one, not the toy one sitting in front of me. This was a good match. They had a lot of time. They started this match at about 9:15. The pay-per-view was supposed to run until about 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we were going to get a little bit longer of a match than we did.
Yeah.
We ended up getting about 25 minutes.
Well, it didn't
So
feel
it
shorter.
ended about
anything.
20 minutes to 10.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, they went about 25 minutes. It was a great match. I mean, there were some great spots in it. Dean looked awesome at spots.
Yeah.
AJ looked awesome at spots. Everyone looked strong. Dean kind of dominated, especially certain parts of that match when he was throwing them into the crowd, then running through the tables, jumping off. But AJ gets the victory.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was
wow.
low blow. You know, the referee takes a bump. AJ hits
literally the referee gets like tapped, and we're like, oh, shenanigans! Here it comes.
And then it was just a low blow, but it was a 1, 2, 3 right in the middle of the ring. They've made AJ Styles probably look the strongest. I mean, think about it, since he debuted this year in the WWE. January of this year in the Royal Rumble.
Right.
That's when he debuted. He's already beaten Cena clean.
Yeah, but he was also like a million-time champion of a million different wrestling shows.
He's been around forever, and like I mean, he's not no spring chicken either.
Right.
So you kind of have to
before he gets too old and dies.
Exactly. Making him the face of SmackDown, I totally agree with. I don't know where you go from here. You keep the him and Ambrose thing going. You really don't have another main event.
Got his soccer mom here.
Well, you don't exactly. You don't really have anybody else to build a feud with, though, like main event level. I mean, I guess him and Orton could feud at some point.
I don't know how I feel about that one. That one doesn't sound.
But you're not gonna have him feud with like Wyatt. I don't know. It's gonna. I mean, I'm sure they'll just keep the Ambrose thing going for now.
Well, yeah.
Let's hope they get some more wrestlers.
They'll have Ziggler lose to him.
God no. God no. God no. Please don't do that. Just don't do that.
Poor Ziggler.
So, for the first, because this was the first brand extension or brand specific pay-per-view, I'm gonna give it a. Gosh. I kind of want to say A-.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
I was thinking B+ just because the Uso match and the Bray Wyatt ending, but I was like, God, there's been pay-per-views that had the whole roster on it that I didn't like as much as this.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going A-.
Yeah.
Good job, SmackDown. You got me invested in your product. That was key. Now I'm invested in these stories going forward. That's
well, you know, I know you said at the beginning that the big problem people had with this one is like there was no real feud matches. Like the feuds weren't very done because they only had a couple weeks. But this pay-per-view set up like the next however months worth.
This was a jumping off point,
and they did it well.
It did it very well. This was the strongest SmackDown's been since the brand extension. The strongest that they portrayed their women since the brand extension. This is the most I've liked that product since the brand split. I've liked Raw 1,000 times better up until tonight. Tonight's really like I'm more pumped for Tuesday than I am Monday right now. I mean I'm pretty pumped for Monday. KO. I mean it's the Kevin Owens show. Like have you been watching any of that?
No.
No, it's amazing. It's the Kevin Owens show.
Oh god.
He calls it the Kevin Owens show.
Oh.
Like it's his show. It's so great. He's such a great champion. But either way, that's Clash of Champions is 2 weeks away, so we'll have another video.
It's already.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, 19 pay-per-views now a year, so.
Oh my goodness, they're coming so fast.
Yeah, one every couple weeks. But then November will hit and it's SummerSlam. Survivor Series only one. Then January hits Royal Rumble only one, and then Mania in April. So I don't want to think about all that though. That means winter's like right around the corner. Fuck that noise. So
better than mosquitoes.
Skull Vikings. My Vikings won today. I just wanted to say that because I said I was wearing the shirt earlier, but I didn't elaborate as to why. I said because they played, but they won, which is nice.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have worn the shirt.
I wouldn't
He's
have.
that kind of fan.
Oh, I used to get so. No, I don't even want to talk about it. You thought I was upset when Alexa Bliss got eliminated from the women's six-pack challenge? I used to get super pissed off after Vikings games, especially Vikings losses. Oh yeah.
So most of their games.
Fuck off. But I don't get as mad anymore. I don't really get mad per se. It's just whatever. It is what it is. Whatever. So, but we'll have something.
Detroit Lions won too.
Detroit Lions did win. Fuck the Lions. Bears lost. Good. Packers won. I don't care. We play them next week, so we're opening the Palace, U.S. Bank Stadium.
So you'll probably be pretty upset not wearing purple next week.
Well, here's the thing. I got a huge dilemma. NXT, same night as Packers Vikings stadium opening.
But you didn't pay $90 for Packers Vikings.
Oh, I didn't buy NXT tickets yet. I can still buy my NXT ticket. I've been waiting. So now, I don't know. Spend $100 and go to NXT, or stay home and watch the Vikings Packers.
Leave a comment. Tell them to go see NXT because who cares about the Vikings?
Yeah, tell me what you guys think I should do. The championship belt just fell down, so I think that's a clear sign from the wrestling gods that I should probably go to wrestling.
Yeah, they were mad. They're like, you don't deserve to hold this belt.
They're right.
Considering
I was even contemplating.
Mhm.
Wow, I need to examine my life.
Seriously.
Well, that being said, like, share, subscribe, do your thing. We'll have videos up eventually at some point. Good things come to those who wait. I think that was once said by somebody.
Well,
smart.
realistically, I've waited for YouTubers to post videos like 7-8 months and...
Right. We're not that inconsistent. I mean, and I know it's another wrestling video, but, the next one may not be. Until then, though.
That's confidence.
Deuces.